And hey there, Munchie Mafia. It is Monday and it's staycation version 2.0, day 2. Got another one in August and then another one in September. So if anybody has any special requests, please drop them in my email. My email is munchiemafiaofficial@gmail.com. So how did y'all feel about Derek's 10-hour live today? That was pretty impressive. 10 hours. Wow. I actually got up early this morning because I had a dog paw and basically shoved down my throat, woke me up, choking to death. Couldn't go back to sleep and said, screw it, I'm getting up. And I got up and there was Derek already live. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Because we're like 3 hours behind. So there we go. All right, I got all my strawberries going. So today we're making something a little fun, something that's, we're coming up on state fair season very soon. And it's pretty much, just about everywhere. Usually it's right around September. And hello. You got it? Okay. So deep fried Twinkies and strawberry shortcakes are like, a state fair thing. So we're going to take our strawberries and we're going to kind of put them all together into one big dessert, except for we're going to kick it up a notch, of course, because that's just what civvies do. So let's get these strawberries all taken care of. I forgot to wash my blender out. Actually, I think part of it's in the dishwasher right now. The other part of it's still sitting in the sink because I forgot to empty the salsa out from it last night. So it's all dried and caked on. So, yeah. We're going to have to figure something out. Anyway, so we are not going to do this to all the strawberries because we want to be able to have, some body to it. So we're just going to take the ugly ones and we're going to sacrifice them. We're going to sacrifice them to the heat gods with our booze. And our booze is port. It's a little on the dry side, so I figured, hey, why not? Or because I forgot to pick up yes, I was at the store numerous times and had forgotten to pick up a bottle of rhubarb wine, which is what I usually use, but I'd forgotten about it. Rhubarb wine, yes. In case you didn't know, that really does exist. All right, so we're going to leave the prettier one. Actually, no, that's an ugly one too. It's just not quite red. There. All right. turn around, grab a measuring cup. So what I got here is 2 pounds of strawberries in total. We're going to, let's see, sacrifice 1 pound of them, roughly thereabouts. We're going to save 4 for garnish. That one's kind of ugly too. So is that one. So there. All right, measuring cup. This is a 1/2 cup. And we're going to put a 1/2 cup of sugar in there. And then we're going to take our port wine, which is not the greatest port, but it works. Especially for desserts. You just don't want to use the expensive stuff for this, even though I bet you that Figgins, the Figlia that I had, would probably be freaking most excellent. But yeah, it's a $60 bottle of wine. I'm not going to waste that on there. Okay. Let me find one of my good whisks. Yeah, that's one of my professional ones. So now we're just going to go in and we're going to mash this up a little bit. I already got my little pot on the stove going for the oil because I didn't run all the way into town. I went down to the little Chevron station, which has a little mini mart, and got a bottle of canola oil, which is like a small bottle of canola oil. It's 48 fluid ounces, and it's like $8. Yeah, it's just crazy. Okay, so let's take a looky here. And because I'm not using my deep fryer, we want to just check out our oil, see where we're at. We're probably at about 300 and something, 332, 347. Okay, so we're going to turn it down just a titch, let it do its thing. We're going to turn this up to a medium high, and we're going to just stir it around a little bit, mash it down. Once when they start to cook up a little bit, they'll be easier. So I'm going to pop on over here. Had to tether my stupid tablet. It looks like my big charger had either died or I lost another cable or I don't know what the hell. Okay. So who do we have in here tonight? We've got, oh, shoot. We've got Mason Hefner and TRP, Viper, Mary Nelson, Tiger, Greg, Juan, Teresa. Let's see here. Mean Girl's in here too. See here. Who else are we missing? Well, that looks like it's about it. And of course, our mods for tonight are Tiger and Timmy. Welcome. So this is going to take a little bit, so we'll come back to that. And we're going to just turn it down just a smidge. Our oil is going. We got that down to a 2. And yes, I wear gloves because I am clinically diagnosed with OCD. So next on the agenda is to grab another bowl. Why is it that I never have enough bowls? Actually, you know what? I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this. I haven't used this in a while. I'm going to use this. So let's get our strawberries all nice and sliced up real quick. Yeah, I think it's time to retire this knife. This knife has seen better days. It's been abused to hell and back. It's been dropped a couple times. kicked across a parking lot once, sharpened improperly, not by me, at least a couple times, and it just seems like the blade just keeps getting duller and duller and duller.
I think you'd probably see better if you moved your bowl to the right. Yeah.
There you go, Steven Spielberg. You're welcome. Anyhow. So I hope everybody is having a wonderful summer so far. Tomorrow we are cooking porcupine testicles. It's a nice, easy peasy family dish that's budget friendly. So budget friendly, you'd be amazed. Really? Are they really porcupine testicles? You know, they're porcupine balls, but yeah, porcupine testicles. You'll see. Don't ruin it for everybody if you already know what a porcupine testicle is. Let's see. Just checking on the strawberries real quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to, as soon as that starts to cook off and creates a nice pretty syrup, then we're going to take these fresh ones and we're going to marry them and let them sit and relax and get to know one another and do what strawberries do. What do strawberries do? Who knows? I don't know if you ever saw the movie Sausage Party, but that's a pretty freaking hilarious movie, and I just keep thinking to myself, what? Oh, the little idiot. Yeah, she is a little idiot. Okay. Strawberries are all nice and sliced. These ones are going to be for garnish, so we're just going to very carefully take the core out. Cindy! Oh, Cindy! Just getting into everything lately. She had the zoomies really bad the other day. She power slid like across the kitchen floor. Thought she was going to burn a hole in the floor. Okay. I hear some action going on in the pan behind me. All right. Set those aside for the time being. Get rid of our garbage. All right. Yes, we do have some action going on. So now we're going to go in and see just how our strawberries are doing. I'm going to actually, you know what? I think I'm going to get the potato masher out. I think that's going to be even more helpful. If I can find the potato masher. There it is. Just stupid me. I guess I could use a food processor. But anyway, so just give them a mash. Haven't softened up enough yet, so just a matter of just letting them do their things. Doing their thing. All right. Stick that in the back right there. It smells really good. All right, so now, you know what? It would be helpful if I change this over to all messages, huh? There we go. See who else has popped in. All right. We're just going to go and mash and mash and mash. The sugar and the natural pectins will help to get this to thicken up as soon as these start to relax and get jiggy in that port wine. And you can use other wines if you want. You can use a Chardonnay or Card Bordeaux. Card Bordeaux is the wine in the box wine. There's always ways to do this budget friendly, like. So Card Bordeaux is not that bad for cooking, that is. And then whatever's left over, you can always use as a simple syrup to make wine cocktails if you wanted. What the hell is she doing in there? Now all of a sudden she knows how to bark. Sort of. This puppy, she's 30 weeks old this week. Or just turned 30 weeks old, and she still doesn't know how to quite bark properly. But now all of a sudden she's barking. Now tomorrow morning we'll get up and she'll be like making her little squeaky weird noise. It's kind of funny. All right. So strawberry carnage. Oh, the zoomies. The zoomies. Let me get a garbage bowl here real quick. No, I need that one. There we go. All right. Set this over here. All right, so now we got going on a really good boil here. Let me get rid of this. We don't need that anymore because we do want some texture to it. We don't want to like pulverize it to death. Probably thinking maybe one more half cup of sugar. I already smell it. It smells a little strong on the wine. So let's give it a little bit more sugar. Grab this, just give it a twirly twirl. Again, it's sugar. Let it do its thing and dissolve a little bit. That will help to also thicken it up. So now if you wanted, you could also put other things in here like some microplaned orange zest. Even some other fruits. Or even cucumber water, if you wanted a little bit of cucumber water. And if you don't want to put the poop. Yeah, just what I need. Get that all over the floor. Have tipsy dogs, because they'll come over and lick it all off the floor. Anyway, so if you are not into alcohol, you don't have to put the alcohol in it. Although, the alcohol content in the wine is pretty much dead at this point. So, but it's understandable that if you are not a drinker, it's okay. You don't have to. You can also put like sparkling apple cider in here, or sparkling grape juice, non-alcoholic wine if you want the taste, but you don't want the alcohol part at all. Or if you just don't like the taste of wine. Okay. We're just going to let that get happy for a little bit. So now we're going to go back over to the table. I'm going to turn this down, let it do its simmer, not set my hair on fire, yada, yada, yada. You know the drill. Okay. So now I'm holding my bowl. I don't need to be holding my bowl. Where did I put it? Put it back over here. All right. Now we want to make our stuff we want to take about a half cup of sugar. And then any kind of pancake waffle mix that you like, Bisquick or whatever the hell's out there.
This is the best one in the world.
This is the best one in the world. Yes, it's Snoqualmie Falls Lodge, and it's freaking amazing.
And you can't get it on Amazon.
You can get it on Amazon. Yes, you can. So we're gonna do 1 cup. Depending on how many you're doing. We're not doing the whole box because diabetes. Yeah, we haven't had dinner yet, so we're having dessert first and then dinner. Because we're adults, we're grown ass people, and we make poor choices. Okay, 1 cup, 1/2 cup of sugar, and then some water to tie the room together. Okay, there's no real measurement. You just kind of have to go by the feel of it. I think I just overdid it. Damn it. What's wrong with me? You don't want it pancake batter thick. You want it like, I don't know, crepe thick, I guess is what you could call it. If you've never made crepes before, just make runny pancake batter. That was probably about a half cup of water that I just dumped in there. I'm going to just add just a smidge more. That's a nice thing about, doing something like this in small batches is you end up, you can always refrigerate it and make more the next day too. So you can refrigerate pancake batter for a couple days before it starts to turn gray and ugly. All right. There we go. Not too thick, but not too thin either. Kind of middle of the road. When it dribbles off and it bounces back after about a second and a half. When it dribbles off and it bounces back up, snaps back up, about a second and a half. Okay. Cat? What?
Leroy made an appearance.
Did he? We don't have a black cat.
No, but in a quick glance shot, he goes black.
No. Unless she saw my unruly hair. Okay, so we're going to use this giant martini glass. 3, I think 4, maybe 4 will do it. All right. I have an apron, not this apron. This is actually one that I got on Amazon when I was working in the senior community. We had a few really crotchety old farts that just really had no sense of humor and had no desire to live anymore. It seemed because they were just real dicks, And so, in order to brighten up their day, I decided to go and buy these cute, funny aprons, and I have several. Just don't know where the others are right now. Probably in the bottom of my my uniform bucket that with all my chef shirts and chef jackets that I don't wear anymore because they don't require us to wear chef attire. The only thing that they require us to wear are polo shirts and
No.
why can I oh my god, really, like, really, this sucks, man. I can't even open a freaking Twinkie. All right, so let's just gonna snip it. So I got these aprons to try to get them to laugh and cheer up and smile, and it was kind of contagious a little bit because the ones that were nice and friendly and stuff really loved the aprons. They loved my sense of humor. I always went out to the dining room and would check up on them, see how their meal was, see what they're craving that I could put on the weekly specials or the daily specials, the following week, and just give them something to look forward to, because it's like, when you get to that age where you're cooped up in a freaking retirement community and the doors lock from the inside and you can't get out without being checked out by a family member, it can tend to get a little depressing for some of these folks. And some of them it didn't really matter, you know, didn't really matter what you did to make them laugh and smile. They were never going to do it. I had this one, it's like she always found a reason to complain, even though a lot of the time she got what she wanted. Because I would go above and beyond for the ones that, were really, that were real big dickheads, right? We're talking such big dickheads that nobody wanted to be around them, not even other people that lived there. They're like, we just can't stand that person. It's a sad existence. So anyway, got these aprons, hoping to cheer them up. But on my merch site, I think I do have some aprons. I know that I've been working on my merch site. I just haven't finished working on it yet. So here we go. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's moving pretty good. All right. So this should be ready. And the way that we test it is we get a spoon. There's a spoon. Dip it in there. And then we take our finger and we draw a line right down the middle, sideways. And if the top line of stuff takes quite a while to dribble, it's good. Now, if it dribbles right away, maybe not a good idea. And I'm going to stick this in my mouth and I'm probably going to burn myself. I'm going to taste it. Tastes just like strawberry jam. Oh my God, so good. So good. Okay. So now I'm going to pour this into a Pyrex dish. Do not pour it into a plastic bowl. We're just going to let that sit there and do its thing. All right. It's just a little too hot. Little too hot. And then we're going to transfer the strawberries over to that and give it a stirry stir. Should help to cool it down a little faster too. Now, if we really need it to cool down real fast, we could get a much larger bowl and put some ice in it. And then put a towel over the top of that and then just stick this bowl in there and then just stir. It'll cool down a lot faster because typical households don't have blast chillers. As much as I would love to have a blast chiller, I need to win the lottery. So now, Twinkies, yes, Jeff. Hello, Jeff. Welcome, Jeff. All right, so strawberries look absolutely divine. Now, I don't know if you've seen at the grocery store, they have that stuff that's a strawberry shortcake glaze that's already in a plastic container and it's bright freaking red. Well, this is all natural, no preservatives. All right, let's go over here. We're going to check our oil with the thermometer one more time. We want 350 degrees. This is a pretty fast read thermometer. I'm pretty psyched about it. I want to get another one so I could take it to work. Because the one that I got, I'll just sit there and be holding it forever and ever and ever. And it seems like I'm always having to constantly calibrate it. All right, we're at 341. So let's just give it a minute or two. Come over here and say hello. Anybody have any questions? So tomorrow is definitely porcupine testicle day. You guys are gonna love that. It's a fun recipe. Don't use your teeth. What?
Open the Twinkies.
Oh, no. I wouldn't do that. That's just too savage. Would not do that. Okay. Let's get this out of the way. We don't need that anymore. I already took care of those strawberries. That's going to take a minute or two. So, Twinkie. And I got some Marionberry pie ice cream from Tillamook because you just gotta have something a little different. So I screwed that up. There we go. So we'll just take care of our garnish while we're waiting for that oil to catch up another 9 degrees. Shouldn't take that long. It's a small pot. So there's another one. Whoops. Stay. Good. And this is a fun dessert to make, especially if you've got kids and they want something a little different. Say they're having a sleepover or something and you want to do something fun, a little different. And what you could do is get a whole bunch of little bowls and put all sorts of things in it, like sprinkles and chocolate chips. And I got some chocolate Teddy Grahams. You can also get different flavors of ice cream. Let them make huge ice cream sundaes. Get them, smaller martini glasses, not like the giant one that I got right there. Okay, there's those. So that's ready. See some movement in my pan, some twirlies. Let's take a look here. See where we're at. We're at 346. It should be okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. All right. So now we're going to sacrifice one first, real quick. What we're going to do is we're going to coat this in pancake batter. Now, if you want to make your own pancake batter from scratch, you can do that. But
you either do that over the table or someplace you have a can.
Sorry.
Film it.
Sorry. Okay. This might be a little thick, but we're going to dip it, bring it over here, and then we're going to just lay it in very, very, very gently. Go. You can also put some sliced banana with it. Do like a banana split of sorts. Make it your own. Do an ice cream bar with it. I would not recommend, however, having kids go and dip their own Twinkie in the oil. All right. So it doesn't take very long at all for this. You just kind of scoot it over, flip it over. I think I want just a little smidge more water in that. So I'm just going to put a smidge, like a couple drops. Okay. All right. Where did my whirly-do go? Didn't I have another whirly-do? Because I got to get another whirly-do. All right. One more whirly-do. Okay. Let's give that a try. All right. Flip it back over. So it's like a lot like frying donuts. And you don't have to have a deep fryer, obviously, because I'm actually using the stovetop. Get a pan you don't really care too much about. And have a little rack sitting there. And if you have a gas stove, you want to be very careful. Don't leave your oil on the stove with fire underneath it unattended. All right, there's one. Let's go for the next one. So I'm just going to bring it over here to this camera. And just kind of dab it on there a little bit. You know, you want to make sure that none of the Twinkie is showing through. Especially the underside, because that's where the little holes are where they put the cream in. All right. Christ?
Yeah, she wants out.
Okay. That's an I want out. She probably wants to bark at the kids. Yeah. I'm going to get all 4 of these done. All right. This is why I like to wear gloves. I don't like stickies on my hands. You want to see me have a freaking panic attack. Watch me get stickies on my hands. Some days are worse than others. Hey, David. Welcome. So we got our first Twinkie done. We're going to let it drip a little bit there. So we don't have an oil bomb. So one of the things that we want to do is I got some Dilettante dark chocolate raspberry chocolate hot fudge. Let's stick it in Mr. Microwave. And Chef Mike, give it about probably not even a minute. And you'll hear me cussing because the jar is going to be really hot. Okay. So, have you ever been to the state fair and had deep fried Twinkies before? Has anybody had them? Thank you, Jeff. Because this is like one of my favorite things, and I haven't been able to go to the Puyallup Fair for a while. That's where our local fair is in lovely downtown Puyallup, about a half hour from here. Or at least one of the fairs, but that's the big one. They don't call it the Puyallup Fair anymore, which kind of sucks. But haven't been able to go because Timmy hasn't been very mobile. I think it's been at least a few years. But one of the things that I used to love about the state fair is going and getting the Fisher scones, strawberry shortcakes, deep fried Twinkies, elephant ears, churros, more deep fried Twinkies. Freaking love State Fair. And the last time that we went was when Timmy had a short stint where he was able to actually walk. Um, there was a Filipino food cart there. And I had some lumpia and some pancit and had a blast. That's all I cared about. I was all about that because it's like, it's, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm only half Filipino. Um, Mine just doesn't taste as authentic as I want it to, despite the fact that, my dad showed me time and time and time again how to make his favorite recipes. Oh yeah, these are beautiful. They're nice and soft and squishy. Deep fried Snickers, yes. Oh my god, I love deep fried Snickers. Those things are, God, I wish I would have picked up some Snickers bars. I was looking right at them too. Also had the deep fried Oreos, and those were really nice. Okay, so I got like a bald spot here, not on my head, although I do have a bald spot on my head, but we don't want that cream to blow out. It'll make a mess of the oil and it'll cause it to pop. So I'm just gonna flip that one over, and you have to be very careful when you're deep frying certain things, is that even though you flipped it over, it'll continue to cook and it can actually darken deeper than what you see there, just just from, the heat alone from the underside. So keep that in mind. Just because it's a nice golden brown now, once when you pull it out of the oil, it may be a little darker than you want it to be. So it's a carryover temp thing. That also happens with deep fried things that are battered, in case you didn't know that. Pickle nickels. God. I used to sell those. Or bacon wrapped deep fried pickle spears. Oh, those were so good. I love those. The ultimate bar food. All right, let's see. Am I going to burn myself today? Ow, that is warm. Okay, so that's nice and nice and softened, and it smells good. So let's pull this one out, and then we will be done with the third one. Now we're going to take the fourth one. We're going to start getting that one ready. And like I said, if you have extra and you still have a box of Twinkies left over, just put it in a smaller container and put it in the fridge. No, Winnie, not right now, bud. Not right now. So they're scratching at my box on the corner. I've got a box over there. Hello, Leroy. And here comes Leroy Jenkins. I had to frickin' pick him up. Timmy stepped on him yesterday. Oh my god. And he let out this most horrific howling noise out of his mouth. It was like, oh my god, did you kill a cat? He's generally a very quiet cat. I think that's part Maine Coon in him, because it's like he's also part Siamese. He actually looks more Siamese than he does Maine Coon, except for his size. I mean, he's a damn big cat. He's got to weigh pretty close to 30 pounds anyway, so he's just yowling like someone's killing him. And I was like, what the hell are you doing to them? And Timmy's like in tears. I'm so sorry. Come here, Leroy. Come here, Leroy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And You know, he never did come out, but I was actually able to coax him up on the bed so I can grab him because there's no way that I can bend over to pick him up because I've got spinal stenosis and already had surgery done on my lower back, and I bending down is a hard thing for me. So I got him to get up on the bed, and I grabbed him. And I carried him into the kitchen, and later on, I mean, he gave him the biggest stink eye, and Timmy was so incredibly apologetic to this poor cat who's looking at him like, yeah, dude, yeah, that's right. I'm gonna take a big steaming hot turd on your pillow when you least expect it at 3 o'clock in the morning, and then sing the song of my people, you mofo. So now he's afraid of feet. So yeah, that was fun yesterday. Of course, it wasn't fun for poor Leroy. All right, let's take a look here, see how this is going. Should probably go get the ice cream next, huh? All right, move out of the way, bud. To walk around the camera equipment. We decided that we were going to move the one camera that's directly in front of the table closer to the table. Let's see how that works out. Give you a little bit of a different camera angle. Because I always, whenever I'm talking to y'all, I'm always looking at the wrong camera anyway. I'm always looking, because my eye is immediately drawn to the one with the ring light on it. And it's huge ass freaking ring light. And then we got Teddy Grahams because they're freaking cute. We got Cocoa Teddy Grahams. Yeah, Timmy's like the master at making pancakes. I mean, but I'm going to tell you a secret. I got Timmy thoroughly convinced that I don't know how to make pancakes just so I can get him to make me pancakes. But don't tell him. Oh, here he comes. All right. Let's flip that one over. Hi, honey. Your hair looks nice today.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. What? Why would you say that? I'm just loving on you. You would say that to me,
Which
really?
camera do you want to be on?
Why are you so spicy? What did she do to you out there? Do you need a hug? I think you need a hug. All right. Actually, we're coming back to the table. I'll put a lid on this so Winnie does not.
Which table?
This one right here. Oh, I don't know. Let's go to that one for right now.
That's not the table.
Well, no, I said I'm going to the table. I don't give a flying crap what you do. Just freaking roll with it, man. Just roll with it. Okay. Stop picking on me. I'm gonna tell my mother on you. I have to get out the Ouija board. Okay. So, get this out of the way. See, I don't need that just yet. So let's put that over there. Put the teddies over there. All right. I don't need that water anymore. We're all done with the water. Okay. Move this out of the way. Sorry. I need a bigger table. Timmy's like, where do you plan to put that? Another table. All right. Bring this over here, get that out of the way. I don't know why I did that, but I did that. Okay. This is a drawing spoon. I think I actually want a smaller drawing spoon. I'm going to burn my hand. We're going to stir this up, and we're just going to go all around the inside of this, on the inside of this glass.
Yeah, I can't even get it there.
Huh?
Nothing.
Do you want me to move it closer to the middle of the table, Mr. Spielberg?
No.
No? Okay. There we go. All right. Here. Let me move this up front. And then proceed to dump them on the floor so we have to do them all over again. I don't need these anymore. Stick that over here. Stick that over there. All right. Middle of the table, right? All right, so now we got, can you see that?
Can you see that? Up there.
Huh? Up where? See what up there? No, I can't. I am nearsighted. Really bad, Timmy. You know that.
What does it say? Prescription. You're not that nearsighted. Ah, look at that.
Well, I'm trying. All right, give me a break. Oh, shoot. Okay. Those are clean. All right. Now we got that. Now we're going to get strawberry sauce. Now we're going to take the strawberry sauce. Oh, shoot. That's not the other drawing spoon. Where's my big drawing spoon? So we want the bigger drawing spoon. We're going to capture this pretty red stuff, and we're going to drizzle it over the top of that so that we get a nice glaze of the red. And we get a puddle in the middle. Okay. All right. Next. Now, I don't know if Tillamook ice cream is something that you can get in your area. This is made down in Tillamook, Oregon, just south of us by about 3.5 hours. I don't know. No, a little farther than that. Anyway, they're just off of 101-ish. So their frickin' ice cream is just to die for. Now I wish that they didn't discontinue a bunch of their frozen custards because I will suffer for that stuff all day, every day. All right. So now we're going to go uno on the bottom. And then dos on the bottom. I really got to get a real ice cream scoop. I think this one has seen better days. I get one of the ones over at the restaurant supply. It's got the stuff in it. Actually, what I should do is get that one that cuts ice cream into squares. One of those old-fashioned ones that. Anyhow, so they're not perfect. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to stick one there. And stick one there. We're going to take the other two because we want to see what they look like on the inside, and we're going to cut them on the bias so that they look like little petals. So let's put this one over here. Then this one over here. Oops. Oops. Oh my God. I'm making a mess. Oh. Then this one here, we're going to also slice on the bias. And then this one also. Here we go. No, I don't like that. Okay, there we go. Like so. And like so. Crissy cross. Come on. Crisscross applesauce. There we go. Okay, there we go. Yay! I did it. All right, one more scoop of ice cream because, why not? You only live once, right? You don't give me this, this is why you're fat, Civvy. This is why you're fat. You know what? No, actually, it's not. The reason why I'm fat is because I have hormonal issues. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we're going to get the drawing spoon. Oh, wait a minute. We're going to go with some chocolate drizzle first. Chocolate drizzle. Look at that. So this is dilettante chocolate, dark chocolate raspberry. It's got a little bit of a pucker to it. And it's not artificially flavored raspberry either, for that matter. For the price that you have to pay for this, I mean, you could use Hershey's if you want. It's okay. Or you could get some Smucker's hot fudge. That stuff's pretty budget friendly. All right. Now, Timmy's got this thing about whipped cream. He loves a ton of whipped cream. He loves a ton of whipped cream. So there's that. And now we're just going to go over the top with some strawberry and some of the glaze. Actually, some of the strawberry first. Just going to go over the top of that with strawberry. And then we're going to drizzle some of that glaze all over. Put some over there. Some over there. Now we're going to take this. We're just going to get some of that here and there. Just drizzle, drizzle, drizzle. Give it some color. Make it look like, a crime scene. All right. There's that. I'm going to take our strawberries and we're going to plop them down. 2, 3, 1 in the middle. All right, girls, come on. What are they fighting over? All right, if we didn't have enough diabetes, dot it with some little Teddy Grahams. So, just stick them in there. That one's missing half of a head. Tax. All right. Just stick them in there and call it a day. It's just something whimsical and cute and fun and high sugar. And if you want, you can always just also, put a side of strawberry sauce. And so yeah, these are fantastic for fun family night, or when the kids have a bunch of friends over. And let's start the carousel. There we go. There we have it. Oh, shoot. Oh. Hello, phone. Goodbye, phone. All right. So there we have it. Yes, I'm making porcupine testicles tomorrow night. All you need is 4 spoons, 2 spoons, 3 spoons, however many spoons. And you just dig in. It's like family style dessert with a vengeance. So I hope you all had fun with this. Give it a try sometime. Especially if you've got children. They're like totally in awe over this sort of thing. And yeah, it's not scratch made, but it's something fun, something impressive, something kind of cool to look at. Oh my gosh. All right. So Munchie Mafia. Definitely a lot of fun to have. And this one was kind of a short one tonight. Tomorrow is going to be, yeah, we made it an hour. An hour works. And give it a try. Plate it up however way you want. You can stick it in a margarita glass, a hurricane glass. You can slice it several times and turn it into like a berry trifle, even. Um, Take a picture and send it to me. Love to see what you do with it. Use your creativity. And so, with that in mind, Munchie Mafia, I hope you all have a wonderful night. And don't forget, send me some emails, questions that I could answer or comments, even. Um, or even some things that you think that you'd like to see made on this channel. Be more than happy to oblige. So Munchie Mafia, don't forget to always cook with love, eat with passion, and get your blood sugar checked every once in a while. Thanks a lot for coming. Love you all. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good night.